There was a man who spent most of his life running, not from danger, but from silence. He believed that if he ever slowed down, everything he had built would collapse. So he stayed busy with work, busy with responsibility, busy with plans for a future that always felt just a little out of reach. People admired him. They said he was strong and dependable, but inside, his chest always felt tight, as if his heart never fully rested. For years, he measured his worth by how much he carried, providing for his family, solving problems, meeting expectations. These became his identity. He woke up early, slept late, and filled every moment in between with effort. Rest felt like laziness. Slowing down felt like failure. Even during quiet moments, his mind raced ahead to the next task, the next worry, the next responsibility. Then one morning, something unusual happened. He woke up and realized there was nothing urgent waiting for him. His children were grown. His work was stable. The constant pressure that once pushed him forward had eased. The silence in his room felt strange, almost uncomfortable. He stood by the window and watched sunlight slowly spread across the ground. It moved gently, without rushing, without effort. And for the first time in many years, he asked himself a question he had never dared to ask before. Had he been preparing for life, or had he been living it? That day, he did something small but unfamiliar. He sat down without a purpose, not to plan, not to rest briefly before another task, but simply to sit. At first, his thoughts fought him. Worries surfaced. Old fears whispered that he was wasting time. But he stayed. Slowly, his breathing softened. His shoulders dropped. He noticed sounds he had ignored for decades: wind, distant voices, the quiet rhythm of life moving without his control. That night, he slept deeply, without tension, without chasing tomorrow. When he woke, he felt rested in a way he hadn't felt since his youth. From that moment, his life did not change suddenly, but it changed quietly. He did not abandon his responsibilities. He did not reject hard work. He simply stopped rushing through everything. He ate more slowly, walked without constantly checking the time, and spoke without feeling the need to prove himself. He discovered that much of his exhaustion had not come from work, but from worry. And worry, he slowly realized, was a habit he could release. One afternoon, while sitting outside, he met an elderly man resting under a tree. They spoke little, but after a long silence, the old man said something that stayed with him. Most people do not grow old because life is hard, but because they never allow themselves to rest while they are alive. The words settled gently into his heart. He understood then that peace is not the absence of responsibility, but the presence of acceptance. As weeks passed, his body responded to his calmer mind. His sleep improved. The tightness in his chest faded. His health stabilized. Doctors called it improvement, but he knew it was something deeper. His body had finally been given permission to relax. He learned that a calm mind protects the body, and a grateful heart strengthens life. One evening, as the sun sank slowly into the horizon, he sat quietly and smiled. Not because everything was perfect, and not because he had achieved more than before, but because he felt complete. For the first time, he understood that happiness is not loud. It does not rush. It does not demand. It arrives softly when we stop running, stop proving, and allow ourselves to live. And in that quiet understanding, life finally became enough.